What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey news for October 12th, 2024. And what you guys can tell right here from this image, yes, Tasi from the story and from AFK Arena looks like she's going to be the next hero coming to the game. It says, in the whispers of the Dream Isle winds, where sun-kissed rains mingle with floral secrets, a guardian drifts between realms. As night descends, her ethereal presence graces every slumber, protecting dreams and the island's hidden treasure. Guided by the enchanting butterflies, seekers may stumble upon an ancient sword poised to unlock the island's deepest mysteries. Now, there's a reason why people have been so hyped for this hero, and that's because this hero in the early days of AFK Arena was probably one of the most dominant crowd control PvP style heroes in the game. And what I'm expecting is she becomes a very core integral part of AFK battle progression as well as PvP. I am not expecting this hero to be great in Dream Realm and maybe things like battle drills. If you're wanting like boss damage dealers and stuff like that, that's going to be Lily May, that's going to be Sinbad, that's going to be Lenya, those other heroes. What I feel like is about to happen is Tasi is about to become one of the most dominant forces for progression in AFK battles, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why that is in AFK Arena. We've already seen a lot of heroes come from AFK Arena to AFK Journey have a very similar skill set, and most of the core abilities being there. Tayleen's infinite revives, Nara's chain pull and everything like that. So let's show you guys what it looks like there, and then you might understand why we are so hyped this hero is going to come probably in the next week. Alright, so let's take a look. You can see here we were actually even building her on our account way back in the day just because of how good this hero was. But let's go into the portrait so you guys can actually see exactly what her kit entails. You can see she's a very old hero. She is, of course, an intelligence magic damage dealer in this game, and she was considered a support hero. I imagine she'll still be a support hero, although I could see her maybe being considered a mage in AFK Journey. We'll have to see, but let's talk about her skills because holy cow, are they amazing. Her ultimate skill, absolutely love it. Slumber. Tasi puts all enemy targets to sleep for 4 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty good. Once the enemies awaken, they'll lose health as 25% of the damage received while they were asleep. So not only are you CCing the enemies, and again, this is a perfect hero to work with, you know, like the Eren, Almus, Arden type team that could be really sick because all the damage they do take while they're asleep, they then lose 25% of that total damage as additional damage. And when you do upgrade her, you get up to 5 seconds of CC, and then health is decreased up to 30% of the damage taken. This right here is her bread and butter, but it's not the only reason why she's good. This is the core part of it. However, her other skills are what truly make this skill ridiculously overpowered. She also has a basic skill called a banishment. Tasi banishes the enemy target with the highest attack rating for 4 seconds, completely taking them out of the battle. While in the banished state, they can't attack or be attacked, so they're not going to take damage. However, she also steals 40% of that target's attack rating. The duration is increased to 6 seconds, and then she steals 55% of the attack rating at the highest level. That's good, but again, not the main reason why you have her. Dream Spirit. Tasi summons a magical fairy, which you can see floating around here, which lasts for 10 seconds and periodically attacks enemies or heals allies. The fairy deals 55% damage to enemies and heals allies for up to 65%. The duration also goes up to 13. This is really good because it's very flexible, so you can kind of consider and think like, oh, if she's in battle and nobody needs healing on her team, she's actually going to contribute to more damage, whereas if you're kind of behind, you're trying to heal your team back up, this is where her healing comes in. But this may kind of like one of her only healing type abilities. She's by far not a healer. She is definitely a control hero, which is kind of why I was thinking she might be a mage in AFK Journey. We'll have to see. This right here is what makes her ultimate skill so great: teleportation, and it's exactly how it sounds. After suffering damage, Tasi extricates herself from any control effects, so she kind of gets rid of them, then that are afflicting her, and teleports behind a random enemy target. So that can be dangerous because she can teleport to the enemy side of the battlefield. I feel like that's not as dangerous sometimes in AFK Journey. We'll have to see. And then it says, while teleporting, Tasi is unable to be attacked. Yeah, that's pretty good. After teleporting, Tasi increases her nearby allies' haste, which we know we love that in this game, and attacks by any nearby enemies, dealing 140% of the damage to them. The skill has a cooldown of 6 seconds, so she can't just continuously get hit and jump around. but it's pretty solid because the way she moves around the battlefield is pretty crazy. Beyond that, in AFK Arena, her signature ability does enhance her skills. It reduces the attack rating of nearby enemies by 10% after she uses that teleportation skill as well. And then the scope of the reduced attack rating goes up, up, and up. And lastly, permanently increases insight by 15 points for each time she uses her teleportation. Really good. She also has exclusive furniture, which I feel like is, you know, kind of like the exclusive weapons that we have in AFK Journey. At 3 pieces, if Tasi is attacked within 1.5 seconds of using her teleportation skill, the skill will be instantly triggered again. So instead of waiting those 6 seconds, if she gets hit right away after teleporting, she's just going to do it again, which is absolutely insane. And then it says cooldown for the skill teleportation is reduced by 1 second, lowering it down to 5. So you can see why she's just going to start blinking all over the battlefield and just be absolutely nuts while controlling the enemy team a ton. Now, lastly, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into what they have Arena of Trials here. I kind of wish they had this in AFK Journey. It's kind of like you can test out the hero even if you don't have them in a very, very basic game mode here. I think I might have shown this to you once before too, but I'm going to put her in the back row. Although we could put her in the front row too. That's not a big deal having her in the front row. You know what? We can even throw heroes like Almas in. We can throw Leica in. We can go for like a full Wilder team almost, really. So let's show you guys what she does. Hopefully it's in the slow speed 2 times. No. So she's right here. She's going to take damage and she's going to teleport back here to the back row. And again, remember, whenever she gets hit, she's going to teleport all over the place. Meanwhile, dealing damage from allies around the target. She does healing, she does damage. And you see right here, she's going to teleport to the middle and then she's going to put them to sleep. The amount of damage they take is important while they're asleep too, because they will take additional damage when they wake up on top of that. So really, really awesome skills here and everything. Absolutely love the power this hero has. And man, if you could feed like extra energy to her, like with a Rowan type team, it could get absolutely crazy. Now you see she did quite a bit of healing. Surprisingly, she does decent damage as well, up there with the damage that Leica is doing with AoE, which is pretty solid here. And you can see it's just really fun. If you want to see what her actual abilities do by themselves, it's kind of nice that they have this game mode here too. So she's not actually going to get hit in this game mode, I don't think at all. She's mainly here basically for that healing. You see right there, getting that additional healing. She got a kill off. She's going to use her ultimate here in a second to crowd control them. But yeah, you can see the banishment right here. The back target was banished and then it goes into a sleep in the meantime. So watch their health. When they wake up, they take that little bit of extra damage. She single target banishes, which again is a very strong control effect because they are just completely taken out of the battlefield. Think of it as Reiner's teleport that he does for himself and the enemy target when he uses his ultimate to take them out of the battlefield. Very similar. And a lot of times her banishment comes up the second she's about ready to use her ultimate as well. So it's kind of like a chain CC. So you can see right here, the target is completely crowd controlled. She gets hit, she teleports away. She banishes again. She CCs. You can see how this hero can quickly get out of hand. So I am very hyped and excited to see this hero come to the game. And honestly, I'm a big Wilder fan right now. I love what they're doing with the heroes, Lily May and everything. And Tasi is just going to make that faction even better. Hopefully, some of the light bearers that come up soon are very meta because we could really use it. But Tasi's on her way. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this hero. And if you're super hyped, I think this is like the first hero that people are truly hyped for. They were hyped for Taylene, but of course, Celestial Hydrogen, hard to build. This hero, everybody can build. Save up your diamonds, save up your raid ups. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.